Are you ready to race? If not, it is time to gear up, because the Austrian manufacturer KTM and its Swedish-origin subsidiary Husqvarna are rolling out a strongly upgraded lineup of bikes with a strict focus on off-roading fun and precise street fighting. In this episode, we'll be exploring the 2021 newcomers, their most notable improvements, prices, and major technical characteristics so important to us motor nerds. Subscribe to Automotive Territory if you cannot afford missing any motorbike news. Ring the notification bell and enjoy the ride. KTM 1290 Super Adventure S. KTM's long-distance adventure bike becomes a lot better in 2021, scoring a more economical Euro 5 compliant engine and previously unseen technological features. With a complete chassis overhaul, this 1290 boasts improved weight distribution and ergonomics, lower seat height, and a longer open lattice swing arm that helps maintain stability during acceleration. The seat itself becomes comfier, while the adjustable windshield and 7-inch TFT display are fully in line with the bike's aerodynamics, being wind tunnel tested. The suspension setup is represented by the new generation WP Apex units with semi-active technology. The power comes from a 1301cc V-twin engine that produces 160 horses and 102 pound-feet, but manages to become 3.5 pounds lighter than its predecessor. Finally, we should mention the Super Adventure's advanced electronic aids. There are 5 riding modes: traction control, Bosch dual-channel ABS, a radar-reliant adaptive cruise control, and blind spot detection. Husqvarna 701 Enduro and Supermoto. The 701 Duo becomes noticeably more prepared for your next adventure via shared and model-specific upgrades. The 2021 model here introduces a new headlight design derived from the extensive motorsport experience. The exhaust system is now Euro 5 compliant, and the new LCD dashboard has integrated gear indicator and RPM display. Further improvements are more personal. Namely, the 701 Supermoto gets Brembo monoblock 4-piston front brake caliper used together with a 320mm brake disc for the superior stopping power. In turn, the Enduro 701 was granted an option to fully disengage the ABS system for the ultimate off-roading experience. As before, the torquey 692cc single-cylinder, controlled via ride-by-wire throttle, ensures balanced power delivery and precise handling. The rider will be aided by the power assist slipper clutch, lean angle sensitive traction control, and cornering ABS. KTM 890 Duke. Replacing the 790 Duke this year, the entry-level Scalpel arrives with a larger displacement parallel twin engine, a new blacked-out naked look with orange accents, and a couple of improved components. Just like the flagship R-Bike, the regular 890 gets LED headlights, KTM's WP Apex suspension front and rear, and a quite useful TFT display. The braking system is KTM developed as well. The model also offers a more comfortable riding position, getting a lower seat height of 32.3 inches, wide handlebars, and cast aluminum footpegs, both with optional adjustability. In this case, the 899cc liquid-cooled engine is tuned to produce 115 horses and 68 pound-feet, slightly less than in the R, but still 5 horses more than the 790 unit. The model gets standard ABS, traction control, launch control, and 4 riding modes: rain, road, sport, and the optional track. Husqvarna Norden 901. Remember the stunning concept that was in the spotlight at the 2019 Milan Motorcycle Show? Well, after a long delay, it was finally confirmed to enter the market by the end of 2021. Most likely, the Husky Norden will share underpinnings with the 890 Adventure. Hence, the 889.5cc parallel twin should be good for 105 horses and 74 pound-feet. But despite these similarities, the model is expected to offer a more refined ride than its KTM sibling. It gets unique bodywork, mismatched wheels, 21 inches up front and 18 in the rear, WP suspension, vintage round headlight, simple windscreen, and a set of pannier bags. Finally, it is rumored that the long waiting time for the Norden 901 will be compensated by the introduction of the adaptive cruise control and blind spot detection systems that debuted with the KTM 1290 Adventure S. KTM 350 EXCF WES. The special edition KTM was developed in cooperation with the reigning WES Enduro World Champion Manuel Littenbichler. It boasts unique factory-sourced power parts, such as the WP Exact 48mm air forks that come standard for the first time in the KTM Enduro family. Other performance-oriented upgrades include a floating front disc, radiator fan and radiator protectors, factory wheels with orange anodized hubs, a racing seat, and much more. At the rear, the bike gets a Super Sprox stealth rear sprocket, which is 70% lighter than a stainless steel analog. Apart from the specially tuned chassis, the all-terrain potency is ensured by the advanced 350cc 4-stroke engine paired with a robust 6-speed gearbox from Penkel Racing Systems. As a finishing touch, the limited KTM 350 EXCF gets a standout graphic treatment with orange frame and WES Championship detailing. Your positive feedback is what keeps us going, so make sure to smash the like button and we will produce more informative content in return. Thank you, and let's proceed. KTM 890 Duke R. Originally revealed in late 2019, the all-new 890 Duke R is going on sale as a 2021 model, reaching most of the corners of the world, including the US. Despite bearing many similarities with the previous generation 790 Duke, the bike gets a larger Peril twin drivetrain, improved suspension tech, and plenty of standard electronic features. The 899cc mill peaks at 121 horses at 9500 RPM and pulls at 73 pound-feet. The suspension setup includes a 43mm fully adjustable WP Apex front fork and a new WP monoshock. Being the flagship model of the range, the R also boasts a lightweight cast alloy wheels with dual Brembo Stelema brakes. Its attractive naked silhouette is highlighted by orange and white accents. The headlights feature LED elements, plus the bike scores a TFT display, ABS, lean sensitive 8, and an optional up and down quick shifter. Husqvarna E5. Most likely, the new generation of motocross racers will be competing in a whole new environment that will be dominated by electric bikes. Husqvarna rides the zero-emission tide by introducing an electric mini moto that has similar characteristics to their 2-stroke 50cc's. The permanent magnet direct drive motor outputs up to 7 horsepower and 10 pound-feet of torque, delivered in a very controllable manner within 6 riding modes. The 900 watt-hour battery covers from half an hour to 2 hours of riding and can be recharged in about 45 minutes. The Husqvarna E5 is built around a competition-grade high-strength steel frame, the seat height is adjustable, there are high-spec WP Exact 35mm forks, and hydraulically operated disc brakes. With the precise bodywork, striking graphics, and the highest-grade components, the E5 provides genuine full-size motocross experience. SX Range by KTM. Claiming to offer the most technically advanced pool of ready-to-race machinery of today, in 2021 KTM refreshes the entire SX motocross range through and through. The 125 and 150 SX are benefiting from fresh piston and clutch internals, allowing them to display power-to-weight ratio excellence. The trio of the SXF models, 250, 350, and 450, wear new Dunlop tires, yet tweaks to the engine architecture, utilize overhauled WP Exact front forks and rear shocks, and benefit from on-the-fly adjustments via My KTM app. Finally, KTM launches 2 special edition bikes, the performance-enhanced 250 SXF Troy Lee designs and the flagship 450 SXF Factory wearing Red Bull Racing livery. Both get factory wheels, acre-powered silencers, improved brakes, composite skid plates, and standard connectivity units. KTM 250 Adventure. This agile all-rounder was unveiled at the 2019 Milan Motorcycle Show as an Asia-bound model. But since all the attention was given to the KTM 390 Adventure, the smaller 250 sibling went largely unnoticed. 1 year later, the Indian arm slightly updates the Quarter-liter, which still remains the most affordable ticket to the world of KTM adventure. The 250 has sports rally-derived styling with 14.5-liter fuel tank with extensions, tapered steel handlebar, and a step-up style single seat. The headlight houses a halogen unit, but it is aided by LED DRLs and turn indicators. The power comes from a 248cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder that produces 29 horsepower and almost 18 pound-feet of peak torque, while the standard goodies list includes dual-channel ABS, WP Apex suspension kit, Vibra brakes, and an adjustable windscreen. KTM Crossbow GTX and GT2 concept. In 2021, we are welcoming the new generation of the Crossbow that possesses even better aerodynamics and sharper design. The full carbon fiber monocoque and GT roll cage follow the Formula 3 concept to ensure a groundbreaking safety. Moreover, the new Crossbow raises the bar of power-to-weight ratio, making each pony bear just 4.3 pounds, or in case of the GT2, 3.83. At its heart, the car conceals an Audi-sourced turbocharged 2.5-liter 5-cylinder that can also be found on the RS3 and TTRS models. It fires out 530 or 600 horsepower, transferred to the rear wheels via a 6-speed sequential gearbox from Hollinger. Would you agree that KTM and Husqvarna machines are the sharpest tools in the current business of off-roading and street fighting bikes? Which of the newcomers deserve a bookmark in your personal list of favorites? Answer these questions in the comment section and smash the like button if you want to see more episodes like this. Subscribe to Automotive Territory, and may the torque be with you!